We are gathered here again tonight, fellow AA members, to talk about the greatest temptation the devil ever created. Alcohol. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
That sure spells booze.
You will wind up wearing tattered shoes if you mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with B.O.O.Z.E. If you've been so stiff they thought you died, you'll feel better once you've testified. Testify.
Oh, yeah.
Testify.
I want to testify.
Well, then cleanse yourself, my son. Cleanse yourself.
One time, I took a library book out, and I fell asleep reading it, and I left it under the bed. I forgot about it for 3.5 years. I was going to take it back on Amnesty Day, but on Amnesty Day, I had a sip of rosé wine, and I never made it out of the house.
Who's to blame?
Who's to blame?
What's his name?
We know his name is Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. He don't ever choose. Any game you play with him, you lose. So don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
If your head feels like it's 2 miles wide,
2 miles wide.
you'll feel better once you've testified.
Testify.
Oh, yeah.
Testify.
I want to testify.
Well, come forward, dear brother, and testify.
I used to be a soda pop guy. Then I switched to the bottle. Now I don't leave my couch, and I've seen every movie ever. You name a movie, I've seen it.
Meet Dave.
Seen it.
The Iger Sanction.
Seen it.
Donovan's Reef.
Seen it.
License to Drive.
Definitely seen it.
That's a shame.
What a shame.
Who's to blame?
For Corey Haim, his name is Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. You must refuse. You'll make the open shoe. Wear the news if you mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E. If you've been so stiff they thought you died, you'll feel better once you testify. Testify. Testify.
This man wants to testify.
Very well, my brother, let us lead him on the path of righteousness.
This poor gentleman used to speak in long, eloquent sentences, but after years of drinking, he can only speak in short, choppy utterances. Why, at one time, if you asked him who his favorite musicians were, he'd say Leonard Bernstein, Johann Sebastian Bach, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. But thanks to that old devil hooch, it's all changed. Who's your favorite musician, Ollie?
Cher!
He doesn't even like Cher.
Now, alcohol makes a big man small and can lead to a life of crime.
Yeah!
Demon rum makes a gent a bum, and you cash him before your time.
Yeah!
Bootleg gin puts you in a spin till you don't even know your name.
Yeah!
You're a basket case flat on your face, and there's only one guy to blame.
Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
He don't ever choose. You will wind up wearing tattered shoes if you mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Oh, Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Oh, Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with B.O.O.Z.E, 'cause that spells booze, and you're gonna lose with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mess around with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
That's what he said now.
Don't mess with Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Oh, Mr. B.O.O.Z.E.
Don't